yeah, so the last question, also a very common question, for the startups and business, they just say, okay, how many people are using your product? And it's almost like they ask a question as a decision to whether to buy or use your product. But, does it apply to your product or service? I mean, for example, if you're a Lamborghini producer, you can nobody can how many people drive in the car? Only one, but that's still a good car.
Yeah.
Right. So, does asking how many people using your product really a valid question for your deciding whether to buy your product or invest in your product?
No, I don't think so.
But they already asked the question: how many people you got? Like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I think the problem is like if you say no, you then have to explain why it's not a problem, right?
Yeah.
And so that's gonna get people. It's gonna make people wonder. I think in my field, in my industry, it's actually it's ironic that the less people that are using your product, the less clients that you have, the better it is for the client because you have more time, you have more availability to work with that client.
Yeah.
I know some people that coach upwards of 100 people, and I'm constantly having this argument with them. If they're doing one-to-one coaching, I'm like, well, how do you possibly provide a valuable service?
Yeah.
Are you working 100 hours a week? I don't think so. Maybe some of them are, I don't know. But even so, I spend minimum 3 hours a week with all my clients. And I enjoy that. I don't want to sacrifice that time to give a worse service, a lesser service, just for the pursuit of money.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting myself in the foot by that because I could easily sell a lot more programs. But yeah, the quality wouldn't be there. Hence why I'm now looking to change my business model so I can service a lot more, a significantly wider customer base, and I can still dabble in the one-to-one stuff on the side because that's what I enjoy.
Yep, sounds good. Yeah. So I wonder if anybody asked Lamborghini creators the first time he created the first car, you're like, how many people driving it?
Yeah.
It'd be a ridiculous question to ask.
Well, exactly, and if there's only one biggest diamond in the world, right? That doesn't mean
exactly right.
Yeah, so it doesn't take the value away from it.
Yeah. No, because most of the question, right? It's almost like a coping, question they're asking. It's not really because it's your product or service fault.
Yeah.
They already made it their mind like not to invest or not to buy a product, but now they have to cope it like because nobody's using it or it's like
and it's like it's a safety in numbers thing, right? Like humans are we move in packs, we move in herds. We want to do the same thing that lots of other people were doing.
They want to see other people want you and your product.
But at the top end, at the luxury side, Lamborghini, diamonds.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite.
Yeah. Have you heard about that? The plush toy that Lisa was promoting. The singer Lisa from Blackpink.
Okay, no, yeah.
So apparently, this Chinese company, I can't call it Chinese, I can't remember. They have like a plush toy. Basic plush toy. I mean, how many plush toys before? Millions of plush toys. Yeah. Anyway, apparently she liked that plush toy.
Okay.
And that make the sales skyrocket. And there are even people like queuing, like iPhone.
Oh wow, yeah.
Right, 2 a.m. they queuing, like even people who never buy plush toy, they interview them like, why are you doing it? And he's like, I don't know. I just have to go and buy it. Yeah.
Lisa said it's good, so it must be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, that is also not a bad business model, right? You pay Lisa some millions of dollars, and you can get hundreds of millions of dollars back. But there's nothing new on this product.
Yeah.
No usefulness. It's all facade.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, and it's exactly the same thing in my industry because if people are new to fitness, they're going to spend 5 seconds on social media looking for fitness stuff, and come across like the same sort of 5 to 10 celebrities, all of which who are selling mostly sometimes good, but mostly useless information. But people will buy that instead of going for the small guy like me because it's a famous person, so that brand behind it, they know who they are, they feel comfortable with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So interesting, right?